Organizing your Amazon ads might sound boring, but it made me thousands. I'll show you how in today's video. So first, we can see how my ads were doing at 43% ACoS and how they're doing now after organizing the campaigns and optimizing them with a 4.59%, which is pretty much 10xing my ACoS, which is helping me 10x my ACoS and my overall sales compared to my lifetime report. Now, a lot of this does come down to two things. Number one is basic Amazon PPC knowledge, and number two is organizing your Amazon ads. Most people don't get the organization part down because that part is not taught by other people, not even Amazon. So to organize your ads, I do have a little bit of a checklist so you can improve your ads just like I did. And number one is to create a portfolio per ASIN. Not per variation, per each individual ASIN. And this is going to help you organize your ads. So to create a portfolio, all you have to do is go to portfolios, right? So you click on portfolios and then you simply click create portfolio. And this is one of the best ways to create a portfolio. Put all of your campaigns under that portfolio. Number two, again, is put all the campaigns under that portfolio. So if your ASIN is, let's go back to portfolios. Let's say you're selling a product called Keto Max, right? Put all of the campaigns regarding Keto Max under that portfolio. So number three is 1 to 5 keywords max per campaign. Now this is my professional recommendation. If you're just first starting out, maybe it's going to be difficult to do this, but I know a lot of you want to put like 30 keywords in one campaign. It's hard to manage, let's be honest. And a lot of them, all of a sudden you're like, why is 20 of them not spending money and only 10 of them? You need to organize them and not have everything in one folder, right? Just think about a folder in person. If you have a folder of all these documents, if you have more than 30 documents, you're gonna be like, I forget all the documents that are in the folder, right? You're gonna forget about different keywords, which ones are good, which ones aren't good. So again, most of the time I'm just running one keyword. I'm trying to get this down to one keyword per campaign if possible. And we're gonna talk about that more. But you just wanna test a small amount of keywords first. And then you're gonna just do one ad group per campaign. So when you create a campaign, right, and they say, what keywords do you wanna add? You're only gonna add 1 through 5. And when it says how many different ad groups do you want, right? So if you go into your campaigns, let's say I open up this one, and I wanna add more ad groups, that's just gonna make it even more confusing to manage, right? This is about managing. We'll create ad group and you can have multiple ad groups within one campaign. You can do this, right? You can set it up how you want, but I'm just saying what works for me and what is the easiest way we manage our clients' ads, because the ad groups are hidden, right? So you have to actually click multiple times just to get into an ad group, when if it's just 1 or 3 or 5 keywords per campaign, it's a lot easy to see what's going on without clicking more times. Now, once you have these set up, so you've done number 1 through 5, you're organized, let's say you're just focusing on one portfolio, you can see what keywords are doing the best very quickly. You're gonna see, okay, you've got 3 campaigns with 5 keywords, that's only 15 keywords you're monitoring, right? You can see exactly which ones are doing good, which ones are considered winning keywords. You're gonna find a few keywords that you're like, oh my gosh, this one's 3% ACoS. This one's 10% ACoS. I want to single these out and create them and put them in winning campaigns. You want to create one word winning campaigns. And that way you can just focus on finding winners. If you have 10 winners, 10 winning one single keyword campaigns, you can usually sit back and relax a little bit for Amazon ads. But if you just have 30 keywords, sometimes one of the ads is gonna run good, sometimes the other one isn't, right? So we wanna single these out, and that's singling out single keywords. So for example, if we're selling a straw and the winning keyword is drinking straw, right? We wanna put that in a winning keyword campaign. And the only way is to just test it first, which is number 3, single it down, make it easy, and then put it in its own winning keyword campaign. Of course, continue to run automatic campaigns. right? Don't forget about those. And make sure you're naming your campaigns properly. So you can see, this is one of our campaigns, exact rank, one keyword, right? This is a one keyword winning campaign. Or here's an example of a campaign that we made. We did it. It's a broad rank, one keyword campaign, aka we put one keyword in this campaign. It's a broad match. It's to help us rank, and we even put the name of the person that created the campaign, and we put the ASIN. So we got all the data we need, and we're like, oh, this is supposed to be a winning campaign. And we can see right now that the ROAS is 16.85, and the ACOS should be around 4 to 5% for this one, right? Another one we did is another highly refined category campaign. This is another special type. This one has a 38.86 ROAS, so that's around 3% ACOS. So you want to individualize your campaigns, and you want to properly name them. A lot of people do not properly name their campaigns, and that's something you definitely want to do long term on Amazon, so you can just follow these. I recommend to just slowly start to do this. It's going to be a lot easier for you to manage your ads. It's going to be a lot easier to optimize your ads. And most importantly, you're going to be able to say, if someone asks you, what's your winning keywords, you're going to know exactly which keywords are doing the best, providing you with the best ROI on Amazon. And that's exactly what you want to find. You don't just want to keyword stuff. You want to find those winning keywords, individualize them, and succeed. Just like if you're running a business, you want to find the best employees and then put them as leaders, put them individually as leaders, so you don't have to focus on them. You can focus on the people that need help the most and just be like, okay, we got winners. Winners are going to be winners. They're going to do their thing. And the other ones we're going to work on and continue to monitor and continue to research and continue to optimize. And that's it for today's video. What's your biggest struggle with managing Amazon ads? Let me know in the comments below. If you learned something new, drop a like. And if you're an Amazon seller, I highly recommend subscribing to our channel, because we're giving away great content that's going to help you in your Amazon journey. And of course, if you need help with increasing sales, anything mentioned in this video, or just help selling on Amazon, contact EHP Consulting Group. The link is right in the description to contact us or schedule a call. Also, one of our most popular services is our full Amazon account management service. This is where we'll fully manage your inventory, calling Amazon, customer service, advertising, and increasing your sales. The benefit of this service is so you can spend time working on your business instead of in your business trying to optimize your ads or calling Amazon. We'll do it all for you so you can save time, money, and increase your sales with ehpconsultinggroup.com. I'm Josh Hackett, CEO of EHP Consulting Group, and I'm signing out.